All right, Comp Beast time, the best time of the week. I'm Logan, that's Daniel. And we're here to talk about Big Brother season 26, week 4, which included 4 episodes, but we only watched 3 of them. Isn't that right, Daniel?
It is.
Yes, we skipped episode number 13. So if you watched it, you're just a better fan than we are, but we're not going to talk about it. We don't know
It
what
looked.
happened.
It was a round table. I saw just a screenshot from it on Paramount Plus. Looked like Jag, Cody, and Taylor just chatting around a table.
It seemed like that's all that happened. They just talked about
Mm-hmm.
what the season was going on. So, but we're going to start with episode 12. Daniel's going to take us through it, but he has a little bit of a cold. So if he wants me to do it, then I will take over at any point.
I'm gonna do my best, but my energy is a little low this morning. It was okay earlier, but we just recorded another podcast.
It
um,
went great. Check that out.
yeah. Hey, I'm watching here. Check that shit out. But I'll tell you what, still into Big Brother. Loving the show.
Good.
Another good solid week of BB. It's just such a good cast. That's all that matters to me.
It is. I
Yeah.
think we got rid of like Kenny. Maybe Kenny wouldn't bring it so
He
much, but
was
he's gone.
fine. Even him was all right though.
Yeah,
Like,
and I liked Lisa. Matt's week was crazy the first week with Matt.
yeah.
And I really like
I'll tell
everyone
you
else
what,
left in the cast.
I've moved on from Lisa.
To a new crush,
Yeah.
Rubina.
Rubina has a side romance subplot now. And so I'm very heavily into that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll talk all
I
about
am
that.
hoping that she and Tucker fucked in the house so that Logan can maybe link me to that from the live feeds.
Should we talk about this right now?
No, 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 no. Maybe not. I maybe
Okay.
don't want to be spoiled.
Okay.
But anyway, Rubina, she's a delight. I'm very into her. Um, I'll be following that profile shortly.
All right.
Um,
Um.
episode 12.
Yeah. I get. Yeah. Whatever.
By the
Uh,
way, I'm Daniel Ehrenberg. That's my co-host, Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh. But we got a great HOH competition right here. Which of these images was AI?
Well, I have more. I have stuff before the HOH
Before
competition.
the HOH competition, that's how we
Yeah.
start the week.
Well, Pentagon has declared war on
Yeah.
Tucker.
Yeah.
All
Not
right.
looking good for Tucker.
Also, did I miss something? I was eating these flaming hot munchies, so I might have missed something at this point. There was Chelsea. Was it Chelsea that like taunts Tucker? Someone like sidles up to Tucker after he stays in the house and it's like, "Well done, Tucker." Gives him a little slow clap.
I'm not sure. I didn't see that.
And I thought it was Chelsea at first, but it might have been Rabina, like just fucking around.
Yeah. Um. I really couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I'm not sure. Maybe Chelsea, because Chelsea was like the HOH. She's like, good job surviving the week.
Yeah, but it
But
was real
but it seems like a
sarcastic.
Rubina thing too, like just
Yeah,
like a little flirty thing. I don't know. You could convince me either way.
Rubina. She can convince me of anything. All right, so HOH, yeah, one on one. It's one of those, Next up, you two guys, and they have to find an error in the AI generated images of past housemates. I gotta say, I was pretty good at it.
Yeah. Uh,
I found them pretty fast.
I sort of gave up trying.
I wasn't even trying. It was just I was like, oh look,
Oh
those
wow, that's
bird
AI.
those that
That one
that
looks
bird is a
weird.
horn.
Yeah, well, it is pretty obvious. Like they
Those
do
there's
look weird.
6 fingers on the hand.
Yeah. So.
There was one where it was all former house guests, and they made Jasmine's hands feet,
Hmm.
and I was like, they should have made her hands muffins.
Yeah, that would have been funny. I think that would have
That
been
would
too
be funny,
obvious,
right?
maybe.
You think so?
And it's yeah, I think so.
Like little muffin hooves.
Too obvious.
All right. All right. So this couldn't have gone better. Angela wins.
Absolutely. She wins
Yeah.
4 rounds. It's very impressive.
Yeah. Yeah. She picks Brooklyn twice, which pisses Brooklyn off. She confronts Angela about it later. And she ends up facing Cam in the finals. I'm sure all of the dogs in the crib were rooting for him.
Yeah.
But
What if they
Angela
weren't? That'd be
pulled it
terrible.
out. That would be terrible.
I think at the point where Angela wins the HOH, Brooklyn has to drop what happened in the competition.
100% agree.
She has to get over
I
it.
completely get her wanting to confront Angela about this. But yeah, once she's HOH, that's over.
Or if you want to talk, I understand. I think you do have to talk about it probably because it was such a thing. It would be weird to not talk about it because then it's like you're only not talking about it because I'm HOH. But in talking about it, you need to say, "I'm sorry, I was so heated in the competition. I was just really upset." But I understand why
Yeah.
you did it. You just apologize to Angela.
No, but she like literally comes up and like Angela, that shit was personal,
Yeah,
bitch.
why'd you
And
do that, Angela?
yeah,
Like
and
that.
Angela's like, okay, why don't I just nominate you?
Yeah. And then she tried to fake cry, but that
Uh,
she couldn't
oh,
get a
that was
tear.
terrible. That was terrible.
She's the
Angela's
best.
she's a fucking maniac. I love it. Um, Tucker and Angela are best friends now, game wise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but Rubina is flirting with him. Logan,
Mm-hmm.
there's heat there.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling the heat. It's like Will and Janelle.
I thought you were gonna say like D Wade.
Oh, no. I would have gone with Alonzo Mourning.
Alonzo
I'm old
Mourning.
school. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
But
Goran Dragic.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, he's one of my favorites.
Okay. All right. So there's the moment where she's like she jumps on him and they like she almost like instinctively kisses him and then
Yeah.
stops herself.
But
I
she even
was
said
like,
it too.
that shit was so hot, dude.
But her saying it was like she said it to make him know that it happened. Like she could have just not said it and just like moved
100%,
on,
but
but she
that's a
wanted him
good
to
move.
know.
I
She
did
wanted
this
him to know.
once. I remember when I was 18 years old in college.
Mm.
I I was hanging out with a girl who was just a friend of mine, but you know, there was some heat there. And I almost put my arm around her and I caught myself.
Oh wow, I
And
almost just put my arm around you.
exactly. I could have just said
That was
nothing, but I
crazy.
did say it.
Jeez, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, yeah. We later hooked up. So, you know what? It's a move that works.
Yeah, you gotta shoot your
Um,
shot.
gotta shoot your shot, baby.
Like
All
D
right.
Wade or Alonzo Mourning.
Or Goran Dragic.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you. All right. So Quinn,
Hmm.
he's still around, and he tells the visionaries, his prime uh alliance. I couldn't come up with the word alliance. It's not a good day for me. Um, he's gonna do the deep fake. All right, that's his like little special power. All right. By the way, the deep fake was way more interesting than it sounded when they described it.
Oh, really? It's sort of like exactly what I thought. You would like
I
take over
I
and do the thing.
love, but I didn't realize they were gonna do like a little AI Angela on the
Yeah.
screen. Like
Her
that's
reaction was really what
dynamite.
sold it. Like,
Yeah,
what? That's
it's
not me.
I no, I didn't.
Like, and after
No,
every
I
word,
didn't.
nope, that wasn't mine.
Yeah,
I didn't do that. No.
I love that.
Hmm.
All right, so
But I like his plan to nominate Tucker, McKenzie, Rubina, because if Rubina wins the veto, she would use it to take Tucker off. So now force her to use it on herself if she wins
I too liked the plan.
until
Was it
Cedric.
Chelsea that really came up with it?
No, it seemed like Quinn. Like, I feel like we haven't seen Chelsea. My first note about Chelsea
No,
is
no,
when she scares
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. I think it was Brooklyn that brings up Rubina as an option to
No,
him.
no. That's after the nominations. Brooklyn says if someone wins the AI arena that's not Tucker, put Rubina against Tucker so he won't try as hard. Which
The
is sort of the
veto, you
same
mean?
thing, but it's after. No, it's like so he won't try as hard in AI arena.
Right. No, no, no. I get that. Yeah. I thought that was a clever move too. So Quinn and Brooklyn, maybe.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. All right.
Mhm.
So Quinn, whatever. Chelsea pulls off a classic dwarf prank.
Yeah. James used to do it all the time.
Oh,
Jump.
James. Holy fuck. It was James. I
Who are
was
you
trying to
thinking?
remember who did this, and I thought it was that little fella.
JC?
Yes, JC.
No, it's classic
You're right.
James Hewling.
James
Would always jump
Hewling.
out. Big Brother 17 and 18.
Yeah,
Scare
yeah.
people.
Who do you have a
Chelsea.
fake showmance with?
Meg
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Natalie. Well, like in season
Natalie,
17,
that's right.
he was friends with Meg, but Natalie was really more the thing. And then after the season, she sent him a cease and desist. He was on
No.
Instagram Live, like so I got this in the mail, and he was like going through it on Instagram Live, and it was very sad.
Logan. That's
It's a class. It's a
one of the
classic
saddest
moment
things you've ever told
on
me.
in Big Brother history. James got the cease and desist.
Oh,
I don't think he understood what it was either.
dude, he was like,
Maybe I can see if I can find it.
it was like post show, and he was like still trying to make that happen really hard.
I think they did sort of try to date for a little bit to like for the social media of it.
Yeah, sure, sure.
I'll
But
try
like
to
he
find it.
probably took it really seriously. It's like the hottest girl he's ever hooked up with. So it's
Oh,
like
are you kidding me?
I gotta marry her. And she was just like, I'm this is temporary.
There's a lot of news articles, but I can't find the video of it.
Oh my god.
You should check it out though.
Are there more cease and desists in Big Brother history than just that and Boogie?
I'm sure there have to be. No, maybe. I think Danielle should do one against her father.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
That'd be good. Maybe she has, honestly.
Yeah. All right. Fake Angela AI delivers the noms.
Well,
It's
Cedric volunteered to go on the block.
oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
That
That's
was
why he ends up
insane.
there. So it's Tucker, Mackenzie, and Cedric.
But like, I thought of another Cedric over the last week. We were talking about famous Cedrics. There was a
Mhm.
wide receiver, Cedric Wilson. He played for the Dolphins. I'm not sure what he's doing who he plays for these days. But and he's a junior too. So there's a senior. That's two. Knocks off two Cedrics.
Why don't we just Google it? Famous Cedrics.
Okay. I'm gonna look up where Cedric Wilson's playing because he's young. He's probably still on the team.
All right. Oh, Cedric Bixler Zavala.
I don't know who that is.
He's from the Mars Volta, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
All
Cedric
right,
Wilson
that
plays on the Saints currently.
okay.
Cedric
There
Wilson
really
Jr.
aren't many. It's like the entertainer, that dude, fucking Cedric Diggory. That's it.
Who's Cedric Diggory? Oh. Holy shit, Cedric Diggory.
He's
Of
one of the
course.
great Tri-Wizard champions
Yeah,
of the
are there
Marquee.
famous other fictional Cedrics?
Not that I can think
He's
of.
really the one that I can think of.
All
Anyway,
the girls are digging on Cedric Diggory. That's an old. I used to like this band, Harry and the Potters. They're kind of like a punk rock band. All their songs were like from the perspective of Harry Potter,
yeah, heard of him.
and I remember that line. Stuck with me.
Okay,
Anyway,
it'll stick with me too now.
uh, Quinn is open. Like, yeah. So I did that. That was me. Fucking, I used my thing, and he gives his reasons to them, which I
Yeah,
thought was smart. Like, what
yeah,
are you gonna do at that
I
point?
agree. I
It's
agree
so
with that.
crazy that they like called him in as like a red herring to do a vote.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what a waste of time. He told
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah, that's fair. I didn't even think too much about that. But he ends the episode with a great diary room. He says, "All right, everybody, hold on to your butts." Little Jurassic Park shout out there.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't even catch that.
Classic from Quinn. So
I'm
that's
always
cool.
holding on to my butt.
You were?
It's a nice fistful.
You were holding on to your butt?
Yep.
Okay. You like sit on your hands?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Just
There's a
in
part
in a grip.
there's a part in Honora. Honora's a like a dancer or whatever. And she tells somebody, she says, sit on your hands. So that's a good move. You tell them to sit on their hands.
Oh yeah, I've heard dancers do that.
So I can't so they can't touch you, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It like that impulse won't be there as much.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. All right, episode 14. The collective has moved forward. Remember the collective?
But without Angela, we sort of kicked Angela out
We
because
replaced
she
her with
blew it up.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn wasn't in it already. I don't
No,
remember.
no.
Brooklyn's pretty good.
So at this point, it's like the whole Pentagon plus Chemo, T Core, and Joseph. That's what's going on there.
Yeah. Okay.
Boy, I gotta say, I've rarely in my life rooted for an alliance more than I'm now rooting for the critics.
Oh yeah, you love Joseph and
I,
Tucker. I knew
oh,
that you would love them.
Joseph and Tucker, versus Evil. I would watch that movie. Uh,
That'd be good. Yeah.
Joseph and Tucker must die.
Oh, why do you want them to die?
No, I mean John Tucker. Wasn't
Right.
that a
Right.
movie?
Right.
Anyway, Brooklyn thinks Tucker might throw the AI arena for beating up with him. Right. This is what we were talking about
You
before.
missed a great segment.
I did. What did I miss?
Leah and Joseph. They're like, everyone's so fit, and we're just lounging out here in the backyard. And this was, I think, the most personality we've seen from Leah so far. She has a few good diary rooms. She calls Tucker Boston Jim Carrey. What do you think about that one?
No.
No, all right.
Also, I
Quinn,
don't buy it because she said she wants to fuck Tucker. I think there's a sour grapes because he's into Rubina.
yeah, that's fair. She calls Quinn Sean White's hipster twin.
That I liked. That
That
was
one
a
you
good
like.
line.
And
Yeah.
Angela PTA Zilla. That was my favorite one. PTA Zilla.
I didn't catch that one at the time. That's
That was
good.
very funny.
Leah. Leah? That's her name?
Leah.
I didn't like her. Like, she's like, look at all the fit people over there. She's fucking fit as hell.
But she's like one of those girls that's like, but I don't work out. I like eat tacos all day, you know?
That's even more frustrating.
But I never know if that's true or not, you know?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, they just like say that to be relatable.
I have dated girls who say that, and then they do eat tacos while you're with them, and then they gain weight, and you're
Like,
like,
this is your first taco you've ever eaten.
yeah, what are you talking
You
about?
liar. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
All right. Tucker and Joseph, they bond over punk rock and films.
Yeah, just like you.
Yes, Joseph and
That's
Tucker.
your bio on
You're
Twitter.
speaking my language, baby.
Yeah. No, seriously.
No,
And they even call themselves the critics.
my bio on Twitter isn't it punk rock podcast Probst?
Yeah, which was sort of what this was.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. You missed Rubina trying to get the protein on the refrigerator. You don't care about that? You can't reach it.
I enjoyed the scene. Yeah, I'm tall. I'll help you out with that. But I always joke they can't fire me at my job because I'm the tallest one there. I'm literally the only
they
person.
can't hire anyone tall ever.
I'm the only person that works at my job that could reach the top shelves.
That's crazy. Why is everyone else so short?
I don't know. Well, because it's all women and one dude, and the dude's short.
We got to hire one other person.
Yeah.
Tall. What do they do when you're not there? Just wait.
They have
Daniel will be here tomorrow.
They have a step ladder, but I'm like, when I'm there, you don't need that extra step.
Yeah, I got it right here in this between the foot
don't
and the
even
shin.
worry about it. All right, what's happening? Oh, right. Tucker wants Joseph to be like Ian to his Dan.
Oh yeah, we even saw a flashback to that.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
And it looked like shit.
Which was sort of crazy because Dan and Ian to me are pretty similar. But Joseph and Tucker, they're like, we're like opposites. We'll be like Dan and Ian. It's like, what? Those guys are like the same guy.
Well,
except Dan's older.
Tucker kept saying that they're opposites, but they bonded over being into the same shit. So I didn't really understand.
Well, that's why I really relate to Tucker because I feel like Tucker is into that stuff. But if there were like a bunch of jocks in the house, he would just be like the athlete of that group, you know, which I guess he's even better than Cam, and Cam's a wide receiver. You know?
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
Tucker's pretty cool.
Tucker feels unstoppable in the fucking challenges. Like he might set some kind of a record.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
All right, veto drop.
Just like when Joe England was on Survivor, you know, he just win all types of challenges.
It's true. All right, Tucker is chosen.
This was crazy. Yeah, we pull Tucker's name and he chooses Joseph, and then we pull Cedric's name and they're already in it, so he chooses Brooklyn.
Thanks for helping me out there, buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, so yeah. So that's who's playing POV. They have to remember a pattern of steps. I loved this one for some reason.
Well, you didn't think this was like another show we've seen? Squid Game?
Oh my God, Squid Game. You're right.
It's just like that challenge on Squid Game.
Bridge, the glass bridge.
Both the real show and the reality show they had it.
Yeah.
This is exactly like that, I thought.
You're totally
it's more
right.
fun because it's one person. You just get to keep going as fast as you can.
Right. And you keep having to try it. So like you remember like a certain amount. And you really have to keep your wits about you. I feel like I'd be bad at this challenge, but it was fun to watch other people try and figure it out.
I agree. I
Um,
thought Brooklyn and Tucker, they both had a sound strategy. Brooklyn was remembering like lane one, lane two. I would go one, one, two, one, two, two, one, two. And
yeah.
Tucker was doing like, if there was one in the left lane, I would say one. And if there was one in the right lane, I would say one. And then if there was two in the left lane, I would say two. So
Mm,
he would just remember the amount in a row. So like
right.
one, one, two, two, one, which is also a fair strategy.
He
But
was
I think I
going
would go
so
Brooklyn's.
fast though. Like I would,
Yeah.
I would. Brooklyn's makes more sense to me, but it's
I think after a point, you do remember what it looks like. You just remember the pattern.
yeah,
So
it's wild though. Like I couldn't believe how fast he was going.
but it seemed like they had run it like 9, 10 times. So,
No, there was a little timer in the corner. He won like a minute and a half the first round.
but I think after trying it so many times, you just remember exactly what to do. You know, they tried it
No,
like ten
I
times.
know, I know. Whatever. Um,
It was a
all
cool
right,
challenge though.
it was great. I enjoyed it. Tucker wins. It comes
But
down
he
to
may not use
Cedric.
it.
Right, that's great. It comes down to Cedric versus Tucker, which is great. Like this
Yeah,
this season has had luck with this. Like the most interesting possible outcomes to shit.
yeah, like Angela winning this HOH this week. It was
Exactly,
perfect.
exactly. And I mean this is too.
Yeah,
So then Mackenzie's pumped for some goat cheese.
yeah, that's fair. I don't know if I would be pumped for that.
I that's why I wrote it down. I love goat cheese.
Oh, I don't know
I
if I
was
would
like,
know the
me and
difference.
this is the first thing I've had in common with Mackenzie.
What are the other cheeses?
What are you talking about? Cheddar, Swiss, Brie,
But what do they come
Ca-
from?
Camembert.
What do those come from?
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever had goat cheese, I guess.
Goat cheese is fucking delicious. Do your
It's the
I'm
goat of
not
cheeses.
it honestly is. I'm not even joking. Go out, get yourself some crackers and a little thing of goat cheese. That is a
What, like a
snack and a half.
spray can of goat cheese?
No, no, no. Yeah, it's a soft cheese, right?
Like a
So you buy like a
charcuterie
little
board of
brick
goat
of it.
cheeses.
Well, you don't need to buy a whole thing. Just
Okay.
just one little container of goat cheese.
Right. All right, maybe I'll do that. Anytime I'm like making a at a deli, I just get either American or Colby Jack cheese. I like that.
Well, goat is a very strong cheese, so it doesn't always work on a sandwich. Like I get Swiss on a sandwich generally,
Hmm.
but it's just an incredible. Like if you are doing like a chips and cheeses or like a cheese and cracker kind of situation,
Hmm.
you need some goat cheese on there. If I'm at your house and you've got cheese and crackers out and one of the cheeses isn't goat cheese, I'm like, okay,
But you're still gonna eat it?
yes,
You're just gonna judge that person.
that's right.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know it was that important to you.
Yeah, it's good. Tucker is considering not using the veto, but he does. He vetoes himself. Rubina goes up.
Yep. Great job. Angela
Thank
really
you.
talked him off. Like, Tucker, what more do you have to prove? Don't do that. You
Don't
dummy.
be a dum dum.
Yeah. And he
I love
listens.
Quinn is pretty funny. Like I love Tucker, but Quinn's criticisms of Tucker are all very valid and funny.
I agree. As much as we hype Tucker, I love Quinn. I think Quinn's
No,
awesome.
same. I have a hard time that they're fighting
Seriously.
because I like them both.
Yeah, it sucks. But I think that's why they're against each other because they realize like we're the same. I'm gonna have to take you out if I have
It's
any
true.
shot at this a little bit.
Honestly, after this season, I hope Quinn, Tucker, and Joseph all went out together in Williamsburg for a night in Brooklyn and had a real nice time.
I think it's possible that happened.
I hope so. All right, episode 15. Quinn tells T-Core and Chemo about the Pentagon. They have mixed reactions.
Yep. But they eventually decide to blow it up. That's their eventual
Yeah,
conclusion.
yeah. Hey, we did that.
Oh,
Did you
that was
notice her say
cool.
that at the end? I
Yeah, I
like
noticed.
that
I remember
moment.
that at the time. That was crazy. Like we did.
Yeah.
I remember that was like a chilling
Because
moment.
like
Like
they're
hell
really
yeah.
sad about it at first. Like they're sad Cedric's gone, and like that's what they're like dwelling in. And then T Core like stops it for a second. But hey, we did that.
Fuck yeah, we did that. We're in control, sort
It
of.
was good. Yeah, that's yeah. All right. It's like the first time anything interesting has ever happened in the let's go spy on the house guests on the way out.
maybe. Though that one week where like Angela was giving a speech was funny. She was like, "Thank you
Oh
guys,
yeah,
thank
that was
you."
good. That was good too.
This season's really delivered.
Yeah, it really is. All right, Brooklyn, Tucker, Rubina, Tikur,
Oh man.
and Chemo. All right, Brooklyn, New York. Tucker can't die. Sexy Rubina, Tikur, and chemotherapy. They have a new great alliance. It's called
Yep.
5 Points with a Z.
The 5 points, I believe.
I what did his suggest? What was his suggestion before 5 points?
Did he have one? I don't
He
remember.
did, and I thought it was better than 5 points.
No, I remember what you're talking about. I think that I don't remember. I don't think it was him though. I think someone else suggested it, and then he was like, "No, the 5 points." I think he had like that. He had that one lined up. I think.
Yeah, locked and loaded.
Yeah, I think someone else said something else. I
I
remember
think
that.
the other one was better though.
I don't remember. I'll just
All
try to
right.
figure it out though. But
Uh,
Angela is listening
An-
in. She hears all
Angela
this.
overhears. I don't think this was the
It's
formation
not.
meeting.
It's
Yeah,
it's
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 a
at a different
later
location.
meeting of 5 points, and she just overhears it, listening under the door, like
Hmm.
she's fucking uh Hayden Moss and that girl. And
What
you
was
know what
her
I'm talking
name?
about? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Kristen.
Thank
Kristen.
you, Chris.
Floaters Grab
Oh,
Life
of
Fest.
course,
Kristen.
Kristen.
That's how I figured it out. Just
Good job.
that's a great call by you. But also she can get away with it because she's the HOH. They're right outside the HOH room. She's the only one in that room, so she can
Good
just like
point.
hide by the
She
door
ain't
and
gonna get caught.
no one's gonna catch her. It's pretty bad job by them though. Like, why are they doing this right there?
Yeah, you're totally right.
But
Uh,
really fun. It leads
all
to a
right.
great moment.
Yeah. So Angela, she comes in like begs to be part of the team.
Literally,
I want to be part of this.
I know what you guys are doing.
Please.
Can I please join it? I'll be on the bottom. I'll be on the bottom. And they're just like take pity on her. They're just like, oh my
Yeah.
god, you're so sad. Of course you can join the
Yeah.
alliance. So they form the tanks,
The tanks.
which is
Right.
the 5 points plus Angela, the tanks.
All right. All right. Tikor and Chemo.
T-Core. That's what Tucker called her the whole season
I'm
too.
sorry.
He never got it right. And she was pissed. I remember her being upset. She was like, "This motherfucker can't even get my name right. Why do we want to work with him?" Like she was really mad about that. She felt really
Really?
disrespected that he didn't care to learn her name even.
All right.
It's just like Takor the whole
it's
season.
Tikor.
T-Core, yes. And he kept calling her Takor. And
That's
she
funny.
was like, well, I don't want to work with him. He doesn't even know my name. You know, which I think's fair.
It's a
Like,
fair point. Yeah.
yeah,
It would
fair
annoy
on her.
me too. All right. So T-Core, sorry. T-Core
T-Core.
and Chemo,
Right.
they're starting to consider sniping Cedric, blowing up the Pentagon like the Taliban did.
It's
And
true. It's
yeah,
crazy.
to save Rubina. And I'm like, please do that. I want Rubina to stay. All right, AI Arena. You gotta. I thought it was gonna be that one where they have to roll it up, catch it, roll it up and catch it, but it wasn't. It was
No,
different.
different little twist on it.
Yeah, they roll it up a ramp and land them in this little carpeted section in the
Mhm.
middle.
You have to get 5 of them.
I love the way they have to explain how everything's AI related.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. It's just a ball challenge, but they have to be like, this ball is my mainframe, and you get it to
Oh
this
yeah.
safety virus area. I don't fucking know what they're talking about.
Right. I have a question. Do you have to roll it, or can you like get the ball and like shoot it?
There's no way you'd be able to do that.
No, you don't have to land it perfect, but you can shoot it to where it lands like 3 rolls before it goes, and then it can roll into the zone. Because I think I can perfect that type of stuff.
It's
Like
you think it's gonna roll upwards a ramp?
you you toss it and it'll go do and it'll like get a couple rolls into the zone and then it'll land there. And if you can perfect that little muscle
It's not
memory,
gonna bounce in that direction.
why wouldn't it? If you're
It's a
throwing it,
ramp,
you're throwing it.
but you're throwing it on a bounce.
You throw it at the point where it has to land every time. I think I don't think you're.
It's going to hit
It's a
the
strategy
ramp.
for someone that understands what I'm saying. I think.
All right, it's a strategy for people who don't understand physics.
Well, it might not even you might not even be able to do it. But I was wondering because I think shooting it would be easier for me than rolling it. I was just wondering if that was a possible strategy.
It would be a possible strategy if that's how gravity worked.
Okay, all right. No, somebody next season better do this to show that I'm right and it's
Oh
possible.
my god!
All right.
Why don't you got to get on there? Come on, you think they're not going to cast Tiger Woods on fucking Big Brother?
They fucking better.
Yeah,
But it was a very close
the
ending.
white tiger. Am I right? He's a Bengal tiger.
Is that that's fair? Yeah. But Mackenzie wins in a very close battle at the end. They're all you. First of all, you have to get them all in there, and then you have to knock them all
It
down.
was like 1 fucking second. Yeah. That right. It really like I thought Rubina had it because I'm sitting there watching Rubina.
Mhm.
I don't care about anybody else.
Right.
So I'm watching Rubina do the challenge, and then she finishes. And I'm like, oh, Rubina won.
But no, Mackenzie snuck right
And
in
then
there.
Mackenzie, like,
But Cedric was right behind too. They were all really close
I
together.
know.
It reminded me of that. You remember at the end of Heroes versus Villains, that final challenge where it's Parvati and Russell and is it Jerry maybe? They're all about to grab
The
necklace.
blindfold challenge.
They're all about to grab. It might be Sandra, but like three people are about to grab the necklace at the end. But then Russell grabs a hold of it. It reminded me of that. Like they were all right
no,
there.
you're thinking of a different one. The one I'm thinking of, I think Jerry won, didn't it?
But it's that blindfold thing. But then
Jerry didn't win that challenge.
Jerry got voted out that round at Final Four.
Oh yeah,
because the
right.
final three was those three.
You're so right. Yeah. Okay. So and Russell grabs it. I think when I watch that season, every single time I watch it, I want Jerry to grab it so badly.
I have moments like that.
Yeah,
for sure. Like Big Brother All Stars. I never want Will to get voted out at Final Four. I always want Will to win All Stars.
You root for it. Like maybe this time it'll be
different. Yeah, he always like to get voted out, but it happened. But yeah, so Mackenzie wins. They come in. I thought this was the best job they've done so far of the campaigning, like the whole announcement.
100%. Even
Julie
said something.
Yeah, they actually were able to do it this time. But then we get down to the vote.
Cedric is like begging people.
Yeah. Like even Tucker, he's like, I know that you hate me and you want me out, but like if there's anything you want, maybe we can do. Tucker's like, yeah, no shot.
Tucker's still pretty calm though. Like Cedric seemed manic. Like he was really.
Well, Tucker's not about to face a vote.
Yeah, I know. No, you're totally right. Yeah, Tucker's Cedric, fine. like he really thought he might go home, which he did, and like he really doesn't want to. It's nice to see that sort of
passion.
Yeah.
Well, also, I think it's an embarrassment for him because he volunteered to go on the block.
Yeah, you're right.
He's like, if I get voted out the round I volunteered.
Yeah. All of a sudden, he's Pooch.
Exactly. He's exactly like that. And even Julie was like, you volunteered, bro. He's like, yeah, what are you going to
do? Yeah. But he is a class act. I got to say that. I wrote it down, and then Julie said it. And I was like, Julie, you've never
Julie
been
said that?
She goes, you got class, kid.
Wow,
that's how she put it. Yeah.
Are we 4 for 4 class acts? Was Kenny? Are they all class acts so far?
I think so.
Matt, Lisa, Kenny, Cedric. I think.
Yeah, we've done well this season.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see if we keep it up though. But the Aloha chemo, I'll never get over that. Aloha chemo. And shout out all my dogs at the crib. Of course.
He cries.
Chemo cried, and Joseph. Joseph was very emotional. I vote to Vic Cedric. He was very sad.
Yeah.
And the people left out were Chelsea, Brooklyn, and Cam. No one told them about the vote. 7-3.
Brooklyn's in particular looked super fucking shocked.
Yeah. Brooklyn gives great shocked face.
Yeah, she does.
So yeah, and so we have a new thing coming up, the AI Instigator. Who do you think is going to win that? America's vote.
Tucker.
Seeming like Tucker, yeah. That's what I would think too.
Was Tucker like a real fan favorite?
Totally.
Okay. That doesn't surprise me. He really reminds me of Zach Rance.
Yeah, I think that's the closest comparison we've had so far.
Which is interesting because I don't think Zach Rance has ever had someone I've compared. He's so unique in Big Brother history to me. Like there aren't close antecedents, I believe that word is pronounced, to to Zach Rance, and now we
But
finally
Zach,
have one.
I don't think Zach was good at competitions though. Like Tucker's like Zach if Zach was good at competitions.
You're right. He's Zach Anglum.
And I think Will Kirby is actually like Zach, but if Zach was a great strategist,
Right, right. But he's not.
but he's not. Uh, and next up we're doing the wall competition for the HOH. Any predictions? Who's gonna win?
Always look forward to that. Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't really thought about
Usually
it.
a smaller guy or a woman.
Yeah, could be Quinn. Could
Quinn,
be. Yeah, here's my male choice is Quinn, and if
Leah.
it's a lady, oh, it could be Leah. I was thinking T-Core.
Chelsea plays basketball. I feel like that's a good competition for her. And she's
Mackenzie's
short. She's
too
5'2".
Mackenzie's too tall.
She's very tall. I don't think Mackenzie.
Chelsea could do it. You're right.
I would think Chelsea or Quinn or Tucker. I honestly forgot who won this competition. And
Okay.
they said everyone can compete. Remember, because Quinn did he took over Angela's HOH, and they said that
Yeah, that's
everyone's
right.
allowed
So
to compete.
everyone's allowed to compete. I like that. Not
So
that Angela has a fucking shot.
I wonder who the biggest person is that's won the competition, that's won the
I
wall
mean,
competition.
I'd be interested to know that.
Yeah, honestly, me too. I might look into that. But so next week we're doing. Did you change your prediction, winner prediction, or anything?
What is it right now?
I want to say you had it between four last week. It was Joseph, Tucker, Chelsea, and another guy. Tucker, Joseph, Chelsea. You don't remember? Quinn, maybe?
I don't. I might have a new pick.
Okay.
Let me go back to my notes real quick. 1 second. I closed my notebook.
Who do
I
we
just
not
want
see this week?
I just want to see who. Tell me who is in the tanks.
Okay. So in the tanks, we have Angela, Rubina, Tucker, Chemo, T Core, and Brooklyn.
Oh, what?
Can I tell you who? Well, actually, I can't. I can't.
It's interesting. Maybe, maybe Chemo. I'm gonna
Okay.
throw that name out there. Chemo might be my new winner pick.
Chemo. All right. And then he can afford some chemotherapy with that winnings. I hate that joke. All right. So next up, we're doing 16, 17, 18.
All right, looking forward to it. I really
So,
am.
oh,
I
you want
like
to know
Big Brother
Cedric's
again.
Instagram?
Yeah, yeah. What happened to Cedric?
By the way, I mean, maybe don't follow him. Maybe he has some,
Yeah, okay. Just tell me what he's up to.
I don't know. It's a lot of like, he had this thing going that was called Fits and Philosophies,
Oh
episode
my
5.
God,
He would just,
Jesus.
he would just come on and like, talk about what's going on. I'm Cedric. Some ooh, you like that? Ooh,
That's a thirst trap.
thirst trap, baby. And there's some stuff with Julie. I don't know what's going on, but it's officially said. So that in your notes, when you write said, he likes that.
Wow. Okay.
He's officially
Good.
said.
I I
Link
I,
tree.
I
Oh,
gotta stop the core, but I'll keep going on Sid.
sorry, I said
Although
too.
he's gone now. What's in the link tree and
I
OnlyFans?
lied. I lied about that.
Oh, bummer.
His bio says is a personal blog. It says, "God, be kind. Did you earn it?" And then
Ugh.
at CBS Big Brother BB twenty
I feel
six.
like I'd hate him.
Yeah, honestly, doesn't seem like the coolest guy. Seems kind hearted or whatever though. Whatever.
Oh yeah, I don't think he's a bad person or anything. I just think
No,
I wouldn't like to hang out with him.
I don't think so either. But
Yeah.
nice guy. Shout out to Cedric.
Yep. Um.
So that's
Uh.
it. Keep
Oh
the
yeah.
TVs hot.
No. Love one another.